Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Ismir Hasyim, and in this video, I will rate my writing test 1 and test 2. Okay, the test 1. The graphs below show the enrollments of overseas students and local students in Australian universities over a 10-year period. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparison where relevant. The graph depicts trends in the enrollment of overseas and local students in Australian University between 2001 and 2010, focusing on board commercing and total student numbers. Overall, international student enrollment saw a strong upward trend throughout the period, while local student numbers grew at a slower pace and eventually leveled off. The increase in overseas students was much more pronounced compared to local students. Especially, the total number of overseas students climbed sharply from 20,000 in 2001 to over 80,000 in 2010. The number of new overseas students also rose steadily, growing from around 10,000 to just above 40,000. In contrast, local student enrollments were consistently higher but showed slower growth. Total enrollment rose from 400,000 in 2001 to 600,000 in 2007, after which the figure remained unchanged through to 2010. Commencing local student numbers fluctuated slightly around 200,000 mark with no clear upward trend. In conclusion, overseas student enrollment surged significantly over the decade, whereas local student number increased gradually before stabilizing. Test 2. Write about the following topic. Some people think that hosting international sports event is good for the country, while some people think it is bad. Discuss both views and state your opinion. The idea of hosting an international sporting event is a topic of debate. Some people believe it brings positive outcome for a country, while others argue that it can have negative consequences. Both sides have valid points worth considering. Supporters of hosting such event claim that they offer numerous economic and social benefits. This event attracts international tourists, increases revenue for local business, and create employment opportunities. They can also lead to major improvement in infrastructure, such as roads, stadium, and public transportation system. For instance, the London 2012 Olympics helped revitalize East London, providing new housing and sport facilities. In addition, hosting a global sports event can foster national pride and offer a chance to promote the country's image on a worldwide program. However, opponents believe that the drawbacks often outweigh the advantage. Large-scale event demand enormous financial investment, which some argue could be better spent on essential services like education, healthcare, and housing. There is also the risk of wide open facilities venues are rarely used after the event but continue to require costly maintenance. A good example is the 2004 Athens Olympics, where many were abandoned and the financial burden to contributed to Greece's economic crisis. In my view, hosting international sports events can be a positive move if planned carefully and managed responsibly. It is crucial for government to set a realistic budget and ensure long-term use of the facilities. With thoughtful preparation, this event can live a lasting legacy and bring lasting benefits to the host country. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.